Loktar Ogar. What in the holy shitballs happened here? Why do I have my PlayStation controller? Oh my goodness. So something I think is really atrocious is the fact that they added the game mode at the very top of your screen where it's like right in your character's face. It totally like... You can't hide the UI there. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, but you can look at the menu. That was perfectly fine at the bottom left here. See? Wow. I don't understand why they did that. They should have just left it with add-ons. I mean, they might as well have it right across his fucking eyeballs. Why would I want to see this? Really? I don't know. For me... Unbelievable. Now, I'm not going to stay inside of the jungle. You don't have to worry about that because I think I was there in the last video there. I think I know where I want to go. It's a place I've gone to quite a few times. If I hearth... Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, you know, I don't feel bad for doing this. For taking you along such a long, boring, monotonous journey. Because in the end, World of Warcraft is supposed to be one of the only games that I play whereby it's kind of like a gamer vlog. Because if you were playing World of Warcraft, if you're truly into World of Warcraft, the getting around could take several minutes before you get to where you want to go. I just love how the town is like super busy and my game is on ultra at 60 FPS. And some other games can't even do that. I still think the game looks good. It's got its own unique engine. Proprietary engine.
With you.
Not quite. That's a 10-minute flight. So short. Jesus Christ. I have to admit, it is a little bit annoying.
Be careful.
But I'm gonna have to do it. Again, this is one of those things where I've said this countless times in the past. The only time you get to see an above view in Classic is when you're on a griffin flying. It's the only time. Right? Because once we reached a point where we were able to fly wherever we wanted, Cataclysm, well, that was the beginning of the end. Not because of the flying. Although that ruined the world PvP, but I'm on a PvE server now. Ain't got time for that bullshit. Oh boy, I could feel a sneeze coming on. It's coming. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, so PvP, I think I've mentioned this before. PvP is something I used to do. Crash. All the time. World PvP, I was completely obsessed with it. With my, with one of my best friends from high school. Back in the day, you know, before he, you know, passed away. But even before then, he had kind of stopped playing this game a little bit, but he was still playing it. We were kind of like a duo during Vanilla, right? Pre-BC, and then during Burning Crusade, right up into Wrath of the Lich King. And then things slowed down like a little bit after a good couple of years there. You know, real life work and stuff like that. And then for him, like depression and all that kind of stuff. So moments like that, people like that I've known for like forever. Like I said, is why the nostalgia for me, I think, is so strong in this game. But yeah, I've always preferred the older version of World of Warcraft. The retail has some good... Ooh, starting a strat now. That would have been interesting, but that is the one thing I hate about... Well, I mean, it comes with the territory. World of Warcraft is... You can't just do a dungeon for 15 or 20 minutes and that's it. It's a good, like, half hour. Yeah, I was hoping to start the run around 6:30 server time. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I like the population on here. It's definitely pretty alive. Like, I mean, there's just people everywhere. Everywhere there's people. And there's not that many servers either that are also doing the classic season of Discovery, right? I think I've talked about this before. Again, this is where you can buy like all the runes pretty much like right from the get-go. I've got 37 to 34. I've got more runes than what allegedly the game is given out. And it is pretty amazing. Yeah, my guild is going to be doing a little strat run. That's how you get those tokens I was looking for the other day. The Tarnished Undermine Real. It's a currency that could be used, and then you just go, and then you could buy, like, your dungeon armor. I just wear the level 53, 54 shit. I don't even have level 60 gear, truthfully. Because in the end, for me, like I said, it doesn't matter. If I'm just going to help out, I'm going to give you a buff. You're in any zone in the game, and you need a quick heal. You need something Starfalled or Mangled with my claws. I don't need to be level 60 to do that, truthfully. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I was like, there's a couple of new things. This is because of the invasion thing. This is like very Naxxramas-like for obvious reasons. And actually, right there is part of the reason why I love a Season of Discovery, because it adds a little flavor to the classic vibe while still keeping the vibe, in my opinion. Like, I don't think I could ever go back, even though I did it for a couple of videos because it was something to do. Classic 20th anniversary where they like redid it again from the beginning. I'm just like, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Because I don't know if they're just going to keep recapping all the other expansions. Like, now we're going to be doing, you know, Myths of Pandaria. Like, after Wrath of the Lich King, they should have stopped the classic, or at least made it. And I know a lot of the stuff I say is recycled stuff from prior rants here, but they really should have made it so that we could have stuck on the Wrath of the Lich King servers. I really would have liked that. Same thing with the Burning Crusade. Hey, you were able to stay on the original classic. So, I mean, actually, I know I'm really tired tonight, but that is something I have to admit I'm a little bit confused about. What is the difference between the 20th anniversary classic and then just a regular classic? I might be overthinking it, but I know that they brought it back. You had to start everything from scratch. I'm not talking about Season of Discovery where there's like boosted XP and all that shit. I'm talking about plain old, no extra goodies, just a regular experience. Because I have a character on regular classic, but they redid. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. What a hell of a long flight. That was another thing I was kind of hoping. But I understand it's to give sense for the scale of the game. I wish there would have been a way to potentially fast travel a lot quicker. Have it so that maybe when you're max level, you do a quest. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. And you could essentially fly maybe 30, 40% faster. So something takes like 10 minutes. It still takes you like 6. Just to kind of... Because it can really take you a goddamn minute to get to some different places. I know some people that are recording these types of videos, if they even bother. Most people are just like PvP, just dungeons. Just when there's something going on, not just like for shits and giggles. But for me, this is relaxing, especially like late at night after I've been doing YouTube or covering stuff on my other channels or playing some of the newer games that are considered more relevant in terms of time. For me, there's almost truly no better game than this one for just taking the edge off near the end of the night. You know what? If I may, if you bear with me, I'm gonna do something. Because it's driving me nuts. I mean, if you've made it this far into the video, you're pretty resilient to begin with. See, there's just people everywhere. So, if I change the realm, yeah, see, like there's hardcore, which has been like, they should have kept at the bottom here. They should have kept hardcore in its own tab. It makes sense to me. Yeah, hardcore. They got 2 servers for hardcore. So hardcore is just that. You die once, it's over. Right now I got a level 15 hunter, which I think is really, really cool. So then I'm going to go back out. Classic era. Now I have... is it Mancrick or Grobulus? Ooh, man, these are low population. I really, really don't like that. Grobulus. I think it's Mancrick. Yeah, so I got a hunter there. Like in real classic. So that's what I was talking about. So this truly is classic. There's no buffs. There's nothing as far as I know. There's just nothing. I'm surprised I didn't ask myself this question before. So what the hell's the difference between this one, this regular classic era, and anniversary? I really, really don't effing know. But I did start making a character when it first came out, just for the fun of it. Got him to 11. There's no way that I can just go through that again, honestly. It's just too much. So I stick with seasonal, which arguably is the most popular with medium population. These ones are locked not because they're high populated. It's actually because they're so dead. They're not even allowing people to go. Classic era versus anniversary. You know what? Give me one moment. So I took a moment to read it, and I was like, are you effing kidding me? How did I not clue in? Well, this is what happens when you're either stressed out or you got a lot on your mind and you're not thinking properly. So classic era will always forever stay on classic. There will never be any expansions. The 20th anniversary, it will eventually go on to the Burning Crusade, and then so on and so forth. So if I wanted to relive the Burning Crusade again, I'm just burnt out. As much as I love World of Warcraft with every fiber of my being, I can't do it. I can't start back at the slow pace. I just can't do it. I mean, the pace of seasonal, which was, I can't remember the boost, but it was a pretty good boost while you were leveling up. To me, that was like still kind of slow, but it was like, okay, I could do this. It's not because I'm getting older. I have less patience. Maybe because I'm older, I don't know. But yeah, so if you want to go through that, plus there's some quality of life improvements, some changes done a little wee bit in the 20th anniversary, that is, with the PvP honor system. There are a couple tweaks, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do that. If I knew that they were going to stop or give us the ability to stop just one server on the Burning Crusade, or have us stop at Wrath of the Lich King, you know, I would probably go back. I would probably make a character there, and I would invest a little wee bit of time each day, here and there. No, I don't think there's anybody here. Well, I mean, I could find out. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people. There's always a ton of people, actually. 19 people. That's how you know, like, you go into any zone and there's always just a good handful of people. It's just great. That's why I love this so much. It's like, it's the smaller map. You don't get all these crazy expansions, but people aren't scattered all over the place either. Right? It's all like dense. Do you want a big empty world, or... I mean, I wouldn't call this a small world either. Like I said, the original WoW is still pretty damn big. Yeah, so that's the difference. Classic era is cool because, like I said, you know you'll never need to progress. But then again, I don't think this version of WoW is ever going to go through expansions. And now that I've already made that video talking about how they're just never, ever going to shut down the servers, that's just, you know, really, really amazing. Ooh, Alterac Mountains. You know what? Let me ask if anybody needs a hand here really quick in Hillsbrad Foothills before I go into Alterac. Does anyone need a quick hand with a quest while I'm passing through? Like I said, it's pretty much the only reason I play WoW nowadays. I mean, I'll still do dungeons here and there, but I have to admit, after 20 fucking years, I'm burnt out on spending an hour at a time in a dungeon doing the same few dungeons over and over again just to get a piece of gear I won't even see. Like, I mean, I'll have it equipped. Like, once I change my chest piece, I won't be able to tell I got the new chest piece. Or the new boots that are hiding underneath my kilt. No, it doesn't look like anybody needs a hand. I mean, they would probably whisper me anyways. Alterac Mountain is, you know, it's a bit of a smaller-ish area. It's not quite as vast as some of the other areas. Probably won't find too many people. You know what? I'm still curious, though. Alterac Mountain. Oh, 8 people. I'm just saying that's actually pretty shocking. Well, he's doing pretty good. 36. Yeah. All right, so he's good. I mean, some of the zones I do revisit tend to be the same-ish areas. Like, there's certain zones I kind of go to. Some zones I almost not really ignore. I should probably get more into them. Just to see, like, if people need a hand or something like that. And it has nothing to do with levels either. You could be in a level 10 zone, level 60 zone, and still require almost just as much help. Like, the scaling is about the same. I mean, I don't really find it getting more difficult the higher level up you go. As long as you've got decent gear, you're pretty good. If I had some Elon Musk money, I would rebuild certain parts of the game. I would go somewhere, buy a plot of land, and I would make it look like this point here. Chilwyn Point, like the nice area, and then how it just gets all dark and gloomy. It's pretty amazing. Right here, as soon as you pass this point and the sky starts to change and the music changes. Just the vibe, everything. Ooh. I love it. I effing love it. You have no idea. Or maybe you do, because I keep going on about it. Well, Dirty Secrets has been getting around. She's got a lot of buffs. Hey! All right. What was that thing I was doing? Is it shift up? No, alt up. Does anyone need a quick hand with a quest while I'm passing through? And we'll see what happens. Because sometimes there's like people in their early 50s that'll come here, like see, 51. Sometimes this could be a bit of a pet pain, but not necessarily to the point where you need a hand. But when someone offers you a hand from a 60, you can make things go quicker. I definitely take people up on that. Not only that, there's a lot of people that do the elite here. Araj, the summoner. For a split second, I almost forgot his goddamn name. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, these guys are, I guess you could kind of say, my level. Takes a second to drop them. It's not just done in 2 seconds. I've helped quite a few people with Araj the Summoner. Really, really good crest right there. 61 elite. I would not be able to solo him. I don't even think I could if I was in tier 2. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Starfall, that was a bit of an overkill there.
Hail to the night.
Well, you'll see how much damage I take, even though I've got some, you know, free raid gear. Kind of gives you perspective. Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to do Araj the Summoner or... And then I can innervate once in a while to give myself my mana back. Yeah, I really don't know what their plan is. You know, it's sad I've been recording for 23 minutes. Haven't really done a goddamn thing. And sure, there are times I have to admit where it's not like boring, but it's more like a little bit of a letdown because I really do enjoy helping people out. Oh shit! He was trying to hearth and I don't know what happened there. It just kind of spawned out of nowhere. I got him. There we go.
By the light of the moon.
I don't know if I interrupted what he was trying to do there. In terms of hearthing. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, maybe he was summoning those. I am so distracted. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah, so sometimes I'll just shadow people like that. Hold on a sec. Sometimes just like repositioning myself a little bit can make a huge difference. Just kind of like shifting my weight a little bit from my sciatica. In my right buttocks. It's pretty bad. It's been like that for quite a few years. I need to have it looked at. I've had a lot of other issues that I've had looked at. This one's not like life-threatening, but definitely needs to be looked at sooner than later. Sit-stand desk, like I said, with World of Warcraft does not work well. At least not for me. Then I'll be in the zombie position. I mean, 25 minutes, that's usually as... Oh, it's a troll, man. Don't be shy. Yeah, no, that's terrible voice acting.
Hail to the night.
I still helped him out. If he's like getting his ass beat or something like that. I used to play the troll mage. My friend had one named Mute because he never spoke. I thought it was a little bit ironic when I played his character a couple of times. Because I'm anything but a mute. I don't know where she's going without a helmet. Oh, Cauldron Lord. Oh, there you go. I mean, not that he needs the help, but... I like helping. I've seen people so many times of the opposite faction, whether I was Horde or Alliance and I see somebody of the opposite faction, I see them getting their ass kicked. I've never been one to be like, and just watch them die. If it's a PvP server, I could be a bit of a jackass. Well, not really, actually, no. No, not even then. If I get attacked or somebody's ganking somebody, oh boy, I went psycho. I went absolutely nuts. And I lived and breathed world PvP.
Good journey.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, so that sort of thing where I just kind of like go around and I'll know like the hotspots essentially for where people are going to be questing, where things can get a little wonky. You've got that. Oh yeah, it was at this. I actually thought I knew it looked off. I was like, oh yeah. Forgot about the other field, the first one that most people do. Might as well grab the herbs. Hey. I got spiders that big. You don't, that's it. Get away. Nasty bibbit. I mean, I'll check this area out here once more. Pretty iconic spot if you've played WoW. My aggro range is pretty deep. Oh, I was gonna say, I got on my mount and now you wanna party? Nobody here. That's for mages. I mean, this could be a pretty tricky zone. Oh, well. Whatever. Ooh, the bulwark. I miss being Horde, but then when I'm Horde, I miss being Alliance. It's like, you know, whatever. There's the guy who was... Well, I wouldn't say I was helping him, but... He probably has to go back to do the other spots. Sometimes there's places in the game where you can go to another spot. However, there can be guards nearby that'll attack you. And then it flags you for PvP, which I always thought was stupid. This one, if you're a decent level, as you can tell, I'm not flagged. Actually, I have a quest to kill this guy. You can see it at the... Oh, behind my bald pumpkin head. You just have to take my word for it. It says 0 of 1. I'm supposed to grab his head. Tristful Glades. Yeah, nobody's gonna need my help here. Watch this. /who to Ristful. Oh shit. Oh right. Oh my god, I need to go to bed. Sure, because there's probably people going to Scarlet Monastery. Oh, well, that's its own thing. There's like 31 people in there right now. There's basically like 5 groups in the monastery. Yeah, that's why, right up here. I used to world PvP there like a psychopath. But again, it was only for people that were goosing around. I very rarely ever threw the first hit. But yeah, the music, the vibe, the colors, the whole atmosphere. It's just so amazing. And I just never tire of it. I mean, imagine when you do this, like I said, for 20 years, just roughly half your life playing the same game. Like, that's pretty insane. Now, those are civilians. I don't think they'll actually attack me. Why did that flag me for PvP? Really? I didn't even get touched by the guard. Oh, I'm totally gonna be in deep trouble if there's a high level horde, because I'm just not geared or respect for PvP. I would die in 2 seconds. I could promise you that. And I'm okay with that, because I'm just not, like, warmed up, if you will. Not to make excuses, but I probably haven't done world PvP or any type of PvP in, like, one-on-one. Oh, man. Easily over half a decade, if not longer than that. Wow. And then it gives you a 5-minute debuff. That's kind of dumb. To me, unless I'm attacking, shouldn't happen. Silver Pine Forest is really cool. Yeah, and got people. Well, again, I'm not too surprised. Because, again, you've got the Sepulchre. No, not the Sepulchre. You've got, you got the instance. Shadowfang Keep. Almost forgot. Jesus. Yeah, there's that Fenrir Island or whatever. Yeah, Fenrir's Island. And then Alterac, then Hillsbrad right here. So you could just, like, loop around. And you're basically all the way back around. It's like going for, like, a road trip. It's not like a road trip. It is just on a mountain instead of a truck or a car. Because each area is pretty unique-ish. It's got a different vibe, even though some of the same music and all that might play. Similar trees and whatnot, but there's definitely a different feel to Silver Pine Forest. To any zone you go to. But yeah, this is definitely going to be... Hold on. Wow, it is getting late. Yeah, 3 minutes. I'll have to do that thing where I go to, like, typical crossroads in the Barrens and I go near the guards. I was pretty sure as long as you don't hit them, you don't just naturally get flagged. But I think it's because you're considered an enemy and you're a threat even though you're not attacking. Astor Hadron, a named NPC. Well, that's it. This is actually near where the Worgans are. Somewhere, I believe in here, actually. Oh, I miss my Worgen Druid and Worgen Mage. I like the other races, like I said. Yeah. There's the Worgen, even though Moon Rage. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Not much actually happened, but whatever. I had fun, honestly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this. I'm definitely not doing this for the views. What views? Oh, man, I've made like over 500 World of Warcraft videos. I don't think I've ever made a nickel on any of them. Whatever. The fun is the payment. As always, thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. I'm trying to make my ass more relevant in search results when people are looking shit up online. And if you didn't like the video, well, that's fine. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half, twist it, break this thing off where the sun don't shine. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be great. I don't know if it's in here. Whoops. Yeah, it's down in here, the Worgen thing. It's kind of like they knew, looking into the future, that there would be something there. And then in the other expansions and retail, you could fly there, but I don't think there's anything going on there. So I could just go on my other account. Oh, my dog came to see me. And, oh yeah, right in here. Yeah, Greymane Wall. Yeah, these are all Valdred. Yeah, these are all the Worgans. You can't go in here, though. Where's he running without a helmet? Anyhow, that's it. Until next time, bye for now.